provided them with help. However, if they do not honor this blessing from Almighty Allah, then Allah will not care for them at all. They can keep on going on whatever they want to do, but they will be misfortunate. May Allah the Almighty open the hearts of the Muslims, and may He grant them the ability to realize their Creator, and may they be those who truly seek help and succor from Allah. May Allah the Almighty also keep on increasing steadfastness in our hearts. After the Friday prayers, I will lead certain funeral prayers in absentia. Amongst them is one of our Ahmadi friends of Syria, Ahmad Bakir Sahib. He passed away on 5th of March due to cancer. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Surely to Allah we belong, and to Him we shall return. Right from childhood, he was attached to the mosque. However, due to his piety and righteousness, he quickly recognized, because this was the mosque of the non-Ahmadis, so he realized very quickly this, that the Maulvis say one thing and do something else. They do not practice what they preach. And Allah the Almighty disheartened him from these Maulvis. And Allah the Almighty blessed him in a certain way, that he was not engrossed in materialism despite this. In fact, Allah enabled him to become acquainted with Jamaat Ahmadiyya. He did istikhara prayers in relation to the Jamaat. So this is actually a continuation of the subject I was mentioning earlier, that he performed istikhara prayers, and in the dream he sees the promised Messiah, peace be upon him. And the promised Messiah, alayhi salatu wassalam, is going towards a very famous Salafi Maulvi. And when he comes close to him, that Salafi Maulvi vanishes. The promised Messiah, alayhi salam, then his attention came towards this youngster, and he said that this Maulvi has been ridden from you. Upon this youngster became very affected, and on 15th July 2009, he was only 17 years of old, he took to bed the Pledge of Allegiance. Although he was a cancer patient, he had a great passion for tabligh, the propagation of the faith. The Maulvi who would come before him to discuss, he could not remain standing and debate with him. He saw many true dreams as well. Nowadays, the circumstances of Syria, he also saw a dream about this 1 year ago, and he had in fact conveyed this message to people. So there will be this funeral prayer, and secondly, there will be the funeral prayer of Tamil Rashid Sahib, who passed away on 8th April 2011 in one city of Syria. There are processions, there is disorder, and there is all sorts of hue and cry raising up, and because of this, firing is taking place in such places. People are even firing from up-top rooftops. So it was during such fire that Tamir Rashid Sahib was martyred. His brother says about him, at the time of firing I was outside of the house. When my brother heard the firing, he came out to try and find me. He went just a little bit out when he found me, and then he told me that I should go home immediately. Then he turned away and he was hit by the fire, and he immediately died because of this. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Surely to Allah we belong, and to Him we shall return. It is said that with respect to one of my sermons that I gave recently, in particular in April, he understood it completely. And this is why he did not take place, and there was no question of him taking place in strike, and also in the disorder. That is, although he did not take part in it, but when he came out, there was firing that was taking place, and then he became a target of some of that firing. But anyhow, he was a very loving and caring person. Apart from his wife, he is left with one son and two daughters. He was only 31 years old. Before the birth, he was a follower of Sheikh Khadi Sahib, whose claim that there is the Imam Mahdi, and Jesus, peace be upon him, will descend in this person's mosque. So when he heard the argument of the death of Jesus, peace be upon him, in 2008 he took the bet and he became an Ahmadi. The third funeral prayer is of Muhammad Mustafa Raj Sahib of Syria. After offering the Friday prayer, he was resting on the rooftop whilst downstairs were some people demonstrating. His son went near the parapet of the roof and he was peering over. So his father went forward to try to pull him back, when during this time a bullet came and hit him in the eye, and he passed away there and then. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Surely to Allah we belong, and to Him we shall return. He was born in 1971. He used to work in the airport, and he became acquainted with Jamaat Ahmadiyya through MTA. After some research, he took the Pledge of Allegiance in 2008. His wife is Ghair Ahmadi, a non-Ahmadi. However, she is affected by the truth of Ahmadiyyat. May Allah grant her the ability to accept Ahmadiyyat.